Hey, I'm Paul Butler. I'm one of the client partners at New Leaf Training and Development, and I'm so delighted to be joined by my friend and colleague, Charles Clemons. Charles, when we think about this program, positively reducing conflict, what's it all about?
Great question, Paul. At the heart of it, do not look out for your own interest, but for the interest of others. That's really the heart of the program. And it looks at positively reducing conflict by gaining a perspective on one's personality, how you respond to conflict, and also being aware of how others respond and developing mutual understanding. Empathy will build more effective relationships and make one more competitive in this fast moving world that we're in right now.
Charles, when I think about it from a participant standpoint, what's kind of in it for them? What are they going to take from this? How's it going to help them?
That's a great question. One of the benefits of a training like this is one develops a greater self awareness of how you view conflict. And also, as I mentioned earlier, how you respond, but also to see the opportunities that come from conflict, how you're able to work together with a greater amount of understanding of where someone else is coming from. And then also, you'll be able to, for the organization, have a greater productivity by being able to seize those opportunities that conflict brings, being able to work together collaboratively by greater understanding, and then taking those tools away, not just at work, but even at home, because
Mm.
conflict is really a part of life, and how one deals with it makes a big difference.
Charles, obviously, I know you well, but for someone that doesn't know you, what's your credibility to be able to facilitate a conversation on conflict resolution?
Great question. Again, well, in my work, I've worked in healthcare and I've worked with individuals, families in crisis. We've seen extremes, and being able to hear individuals' point of view, develop an understanding of where they're coming from, has been a part of the skill sets that I've drawn on for years, and I continue to work on and develop. Not only that, I'm a husband of 26 years, a father of four, and so there's plenty of practice there too. And then also, I'm involved with community groups and nonprofits where we're looking at conflict on a variety of levels. So, whether it's in the corporate space or whether we're looking at nonprofits or even at home, those are some of the areas that I'm growing and have led in resolving conflict in a positive way.
Mm. Charles, I always like to, as a participant, I always like to connect personally with the facilitator. So tell us a little bit more about Charles.
Oh boy. Well, I enjoy reading. I'm a fan of history. And I'm a bit of a science fiction nerd. I love those things related to sci-fi, but I enjoy barbecue, cooking, travel, and spending time with my family, playing basketball with my sons, and enjoying a nice Saturday afternoon at home listening to R&B music and sometimes singing it too.
Oh, beautiful. Charles, thanks ever so much for taking a couple of minutes with us today. I really appreciate your time.
Glad to be a part. All right. Good to see you, Paul.
Thank you, Charles.